Hi everyone, welcome to ZyNerd's NEET MDS Info Guide series for the 2024 MDS counseling. Today we'll be looking at the Tamil Nadu Government Quota Info Guide. Note that Tamil Nadu has two counselings, Tamil Nadu Government Quota and Tamil Nadu Management Quota. Both the counselings have different registration process, different eligibility process, different choice filling, different allotment lists, etc. At the end, you will have to register separately for Tamil Nadu Government Quota if you are eligible for Government Quota. If you have to register separately for Tamil Nadu Management Quota, which we will be running in another session. You will also have that on YouTube in case you wish to apply for Tamil Nadu Management Quota. Look at the eligibility, because both eligibilities are separate. You have to register separately, pay the security deposit separately before choice filling, and then go ahead and fill your choices. Only choice filling is common, rest all processes are separate for both the counselings. We'll look at Tamil Nadu Government Quota first. We'll look at all these with respect to the Tamil Nadu Government Quota in detail: the eligibility, application requirements, certificates required, round-wise rules, choice filling and allotment rules, upgradation, joining, exit rules, etc. as far as the Tamil Nadu Government Quota is concerned. In case you are interested to follow us, we do everything in detail in terms of complete guidance for MDS aspirants and PG aspirants. You can join our NEET MDS Telegram group. We already have a lot of discussion going on in terms of queries, clarifications, etc. You can also join our portal where we have complete updates on announcements, notifications, any bulletins that have come up, any cases interpretation, info videos, and then also on the closing ranks updated after every round for 2024, and also the 2023 closing ranks for you to know the trends and take decisions throughout the counseling. That is available as a package as well. What are the important dates? The application form submission is till the 9th. The dates beyond that have not been published yet. The tentative dates for the counseling will be notified. They'll get all the applications, then publish the rank list first. So once the rank list is published, it will take them another week for publishing the results. We are hoping that the results will be published before the second round of All India, so that candidates can take a decision between All India round 1 and state round 1. Round 1 choice filling is yet to be announced, so wait for that. The seats, Tamil Nadu Government Quota Counselling. What are the seats under the Tamil Nadu Government Quota Counselling? 50% of seats in the Tamil Nadu Government Institutes. So in all the government institutes, 2 government institutes are there. 50% seats are under the Tamil Nadu Government Quota Counselling. In all the private institutes, 100% is done by the Tamil Nadu Department of Medical Education, the counselling. But 50% fall under the government quota. So all the private, there are a lot of private institutes, 50% fall under the government quota. Note that this is not on an all India basis. Everyone cannot participate. It is based on criteria which we will discuss later. So the rest 50% comes under the management quota. That is not through this counselling. So if you're on all India basis, if you're looking at an open seat, then you'll have to look at Tamil Nadu Management Quota Counselling. For the other 50%, you have to be either native or BDS of Tamil Nadu, from Tamil Nadu or of Tamil Nadu. NEET MDS percentile, we know that for OC, 50% open category of candidates, 50% is the criteria. OC PWD, 45% percentile is the criteria. And if you are BC, MBC, SC, SCA or ST, as far as the Tamil Nadu caste category is concerned, and you have a community certificate to that extent, then 40% is the criteria. Please note, even if you are not an OBC NCL, your caste is not part of the central OBC list, or you do not belong to the creamy layer, in Tamil Nadu, you might not be eligible for the All India counselling if you are between 40 and 50% because you are not OBC NCL, etc. But in Tamil Nadu, if you belong to BC, MBC, there is no creamy layer based criteria in Tamil Nadu, and your caste might also be here. So check on that before, and this does not depend upon the All India criteria very clearly. Eligibility for the TN Government Quota Counselling. Going forward, we will use the term Government Quota Counselling, which is both government institute, 50% seats in government and 50% seats of private. There are 2 categories. You should either fall under this category or this category. Any one is sufficient for being eligible for Tamil Nadu Government Quota Counselling. 1, candidates who are native of Tamil Nadu. Who is a native of Tamil Nadu? You have to be native either by residence or by birth. You need to get a nativity certificate. Irrespective of where you have done your BDS, you are eligible. So if you are a native of Tamil Nadu, let us say you have done your BDS from Karnataka, you are still eligible. If you have done your BDS even from a foreign country, you are still eligible as long as you are a native of Tamil Nadu. You need to produce your nativity certificate. Second, candidates who have passed BDS from Tamil Nadu. I did my BDS from Tamil Nadu, but I am a native of another state. You are still eligible as long as you have passed your BDS from Tamil Nadu, but you will be eligible only under the open category. You can't claim reservation in a state which is not your home domicile state or native state. So you come into Tamil Nadu, do a BDS, you will be eligible only for the open category seats in Tamil Nadu. For Tamil Nadu native candidates alone, they will be eligible for reservation. Otherwise, you will participate for the open category seats. BDS from Tamil Nadu, let us say you are a BDS from Tamil Nadu and a native of Tamil Nadu, obviously you are eligible. You are eligible under both the categories. You are also eligible for reservation. Note that who is not eligible? Other state native candidates. You are not a native of Tamil Nadu who has also done your BDS from another state. You are another state native and have completed BDS from another state. Then you are not eligible for the Tamil Nadu Government Quota Counselling at all. You will not be eligible for any seats under the Tamil Nadu Government Quota Counselling unless you fall under the in-service category, which is a separate thing. The in-service candidates would know that they are eligible. Ineligible candidates, Tamil Nadu Government Quota MDS Counselling, who is ineligible? Candidates who are currently pursuing an MDS course, they are ineligible. If you are pursuing an MDS course now, you are ineligible at the time of application. Candidates who have completed an MDS course, you have completed an MDS course, you are coming here for a second MDS course, Tamil Nadu government does not allow. This rule does not exist in all India. Some states have this rule, Tamil Nadu government does not allow those who are pursuing an MDS course or those who have completed an MDS course. And so we'll look at the reservation in Tamil Nadu. This is the reservation percentage in Tamil Nadu. As you can see, OC, BC, BCM, MBC, SC, including SCA and ST candidates. 16% of this seats, almost like 1/6 of these seats, amounting to around 3%. Those are reserved for SC Arundhadiyar candidates. Tamil Nadu does not have EWS reservation. If you are a candidate who is a native of Tamil Nadu and you have got an EWS certificate, you can use that for all India counselling, but not for the Tamil Nadu state counselling. There are no EWS seats. 1% of, so this is not relevant for Tamil Nadu. This is possibly something that you will need to miss out. That is an error over here. State in-service candidates, 50% of seats in all dental colleges in the government and private institutes in government quota. When we say government quota, it includes 50% of government plus 50% of private, right? 50% of these seats, half of these seats are reserved for in-service candidates, but the number of in-service candidates will be very less. So there will be seats which will be converted to non-service too in Tamil Nadu. You can have a look at it. Incentive marks in addition to that are also provided. Let us say an in-service candidate has taken 500 marks. As far as the exam is concerned, they have taken, let's say, 400 or 500 marks. Then based on the number of years of service in rural, remote or difficult areas, they will get a 10%, 20% or 30% weightage on that marks up to a max of 3 years, to a maximum of 30% as per policy, where they have served, etc. The in-service candidates will have complete details on that. Application or notifications, how do you apply? Go to Tamil Nadu Medical Selection, online application and form filling. You don't need to send across any certificates, but you will have to upload scanned copies of documents. The list of documents are mentioned towards the end of the session, and you need to upload your photographs. Passport and postcard size photographs. It should be the same as NEET MDS. This is what it says. Whatever you uploaded in NEET MDS, we had already been communicating to all candidates to save those photographs. But if you don't have that, it is not a problem. You can upload a different one. They don't reject. Submit the form by paying the application fee. Certificates are not required to be sent by post. Only application is sufficient. Just upload the scanned copies of the documents. What are the certificates required? We are listing out all the certificates required. The MDS scorecard. All these need to be uploaded as scanned copies now. But when you are going for admissions later, then you will have to take them. In case you don't have your NEET PMDS scorecard or your admit card, it was published a long back, right? 3 months or 4 months, almost 4 months back, even higher than that possible. So you can just write to NBE through the NBE communications portal. They will respond back. You also need to have your internship certificate. You need to have your internship certificate, permanent or provisional medical registration certificate, nativity certificate. This is and community certificate of your community certificate and your parents' community certificate. If you are applying under the nativity clause or if you are claiming reservation, you will need this. For PWD candidates, the PWD certificate is required. For in-service candidates, the in-service related certificates are required. Eligibility certificate in case you have done your BDS from another university other than TNMGR University, even within Tamil Nadu. Let us say you have done it in a deemed university or outside Tamil Nadu, obviously another university. If it is not from TNMGR University, then you have to get an eligibility certificate from TNMGR University and upload it. If you don't have an eligibility certificate, apply for that and upload an affidavit saying that I don't have a certificate, I'll upload it later. That should be sufficient. They don't reject because you don't have an eligibility certificate at this stage. Just apply for it and then later you can get your eligibility certificate. You have to upload Aadhaar, PAN card, voter ID, driving license. It used to be only Aadhaar or any of these. Now they have asked for all, so you can upload whatever you have. Photographs should be the same as NEET MDS, but that is fine as long as you see that it is almost the same and there is no major changes. We look at the round-wise rules of Tamil Nadu government quotas. This is very critical. They've changed the rules from last year. Last year, MDS went on with the same rules, but PG, towards the end when PG was happening in parallel, PG candidates went to court and then they had a direction, and even the directions were not exactly in alignment with what DGHS or MCC was doing. MCC, they had suggested the states to follow a similar process, but right now what we see is they have actually modified it to align exactly with MCC's process, All India's process, which is good because it is an advantage for the state candidates as well. We look at how the rules are. First thing is, every round is online. There is no offline round. So from since the last 2 years, MCC has clearly directed that all the rounds are supposed to be online since December 2021, and so for the last 2 years they have been conducting it online. This year too, every round is online. What does this mean? If you don't get allotted a seat through the online counseling, the institute cannot allot you by any means. They have to come back to Tamil Nadu DME and ask for a separate round, a special round, etc., to allot you. Otherwise, you can't get a seat, which means going through agents, going through direct deemed universities, saying that the deemed university is promising you a seat, etc., for a very good seat. That will not happen. Till last year, that did not happen. In Tamil Nadu counseling too, that did not happen. So be aware of that. Even if you are going to connect with them, be aware of the fact that everything is online and question them how they can provide you a seat. It is not possible because this list is also sent to the councils like medicine for NMC and dental for Dental Council of India. They will also be able to check at any point in time whether an allotment has happened online, or if not, outside the process, outside the Supreme Court directed process, how did they allot. Fresh registration is possible in round 1. Yes, we'll look at round 1 first. Fresh registration, obviously, fresh choices. You will fill first time choices. Allotted and did not join. If you don't join, first round is almost like free exit. The term may not be used, but almost like free exit, no forfeiture, and you will also be eligible for the next round. Okay. So if you don't join your first round seat, you will not have any forfeiture, but you will also be eligible for the next round. Who will have this issue? Some candidates might actually decide to move on to another state in case you had applied for 2 states. Some candidates might get an all India round 2 seat. If the timelines match, then you need not actually join the state round 1 seat first. Allotted and joined and resigned. Let us say I join my state R1 allotted seat, Tamil Nadu R1 seat. Then I resign. Yes, they will provide a deadline so that you can go ahead and join all India round 2. No forfeiture. You will not have security deposit forfeiture. You might have paid an amount, right, which is usually 30,000 for government institutes and 1 lakh for self-financing colleges under the government quota. So that will not be there in case you resign your state round 1 seat within the deadline provided. They will provide the deadline so that you can move on to all India round 2. Resignation beyond the defined outline. Yes, there is a forfeiture. Till round 2 resignation deadline, there is no forfeiture, but beyond that, there is a forfeiture. So beyond round 2 designation deadline, there will be a forfeiture. That you will have to check. That is only a security, only a forfeiture of possibly registration fee. We will come to that. Eligible for next round if not joined. If yes, you will be eligible for the next round if you don't join. Upgradation possible. Round 1, you can hold a state round 1 seat and move on to state round 2 seat. All upgradations mentioned over here is between state to state. You can always move on to all India round 3 to from any state. The all India does not stop that. So from state round 1 to all India round 2, state round 2 to all India round 3, that is possible till round 3. But here state round 1 to round 2 is possible. Some states may change this rule till round 3. So that is why we are having this R1 to R2 is possible. If not upgraded, what happens? In this round, let us say from the previous round, you are not getting upgraded and coming into this round. You hold the same seat. You are not upgraded. You holding a seat but not upgraded. This round, for round 1, it is not relevant. Within how many days can they resign? Within the given time, one can resign. The given time will be usually before the all India round 2 start. So after state round 1, they will give you a time before till which you can resign. There will be no forfeiture. And impact on security deposit, no forfeiture of security deposit, emphasizing again. And next round eligibility, yes, after resigning, you will be eligible for next round. So this is very clear, right? So first round, these are the factors, so you need to consider. We will also move to the second round now. Second round is again online. Fresh registration is possible. Yes, fresh registration is possible. Fresh choices are possible. Yes, note that fresh choices are possible. And Tamil Nadu allows fresh registration in round 2. In case you miss out in round 1, now round 2 registration is possible. We would not suggest that always start from round 1, because most of the seats, there is not much of movement in MDS, especially between round 1, round 2, round 3. Yes, there is, but not much. So not every seat, like in PG, there is a huge movement between All India round 1, round 2 versus state round 1. Here there isn't much. So always better to register and hold on to your seat in round 1. Allotted and did not join in round 2. If in round 2 I am allotted and I did not join, forfeiture of registration fee alone. This is a fee of around 3,000 or this is a fee of let us say around 1,000 rupees that you pay for the counselling. That will be forfeited. So that will be forfeited, but your security deposit is not forfeited if you don't join your round 2 seat. Allotted, joined and resigned. Yes, even within the defined deadline, after state round 2, they will give you a deadline saying, okay, you have been allotted a state round 2 seat, you joined the state round 2 seat, now I want to resign for All India round 3. They will give you a timeline. Within that timeline, you can resign, no forfeiture, but you lose your security deposit. But beyond the timeline, let us say they give a timeline, round 2, state round 2 ends, you join. Which seat? State round 2 seat, or you are holding a state round 1 seat. Beyond the timeline, let us say round 3 is going to start, or All India round 3 has started, no longer there is a necessity to resign. That time, your registration fee, if you resign, security deposit and tuition fee paid, all these will be forfeited. But there is whether there will be an eligibility for the next round. Within deadline, then there is an eligibility. You have to resign within the deadline, then there is an eligibility. If you forfeit your security deposit, etc., because you have resigned beyond that round 2 resignation timeline, then it is not possible. R2 to R3 normally is possible. You hold an R2 seat, by holding an R2 seat, you want to upgrade, that is possible. If not upgraded, which basically means R1 seat, I go to R2, I am holding an R1 seat, then I hold on to the seat in R2 itself. R2 I don't get a better seat, I retain my R1 seat. Will I be able to resign? Yes, I will be able to resign, but forfeiture of registration fee is applicable. Only registration fee. Can I move on to the next round? Yes, in this case, you will be able to move on to the next round. We'll just check on that. Within the given time, how many days? The given time. The time is not given exactly. They will let you know the time. Yes, forfeiture of security deposit after resigning within the deadline. No forfeiture over here, only registration fee is forfeited. Eligible for the next round? Yes, after resigning within the deadline, you are eligible for the next round. Note, after resigning within the deadline, you have a forfeiture of registration fee, so you will have to pay the registration fee in the next round. Round 3, we are into online. Fresh registration is possible, fresh choices are possible. Forfeiture of security deposit and registration and tuition fee paid. In case at this round you are joining, you are allotted a seat, but you are not planning to join a mop-up round, there is a forfeiture of security deposit. Registration fee might be a lesser amount, but the entire tuition fee, already you paid fee in round 2, you get a better seat in round 3, you are not joining it. Whatever fee you paid here for round 2 for that institute, that will also be forfeited. And if you resign after joining, so basically in round 3, I join and then resign. It is forfeiture of registration fee, security deposit, tuition fee, discontinuation fee of 15 lakhs. So after round 3, if you join and resign, in addition to whatever you pay over here in round 2 after the deadline, you also have to pay a discontinuation fee of 15 lakhs. So that is very critical. So once you get into R2 and join and don't resign beyond the deadline, actually you cross the deadline for resignation, all these will go, security deposit, registration, and then you again do that after round 3, you have a discontinuation fee of 15 lakhs too, in case you join and then resign a round 3 seat. Forfeiture of security deposit, same if you resign beyond the deadline. So in round 3, it doesn't matter whether there is a deadline or not, the deadline is not relevant. You will, once you join and resign, you will always lose everything including a discontinuation fee. Eligible for the next round, once allotted in round 3 itself, you are not eligible, you can't go to the stray round, irrespective of whether you pay the discontinuation fee or penalty. R3 to R4 is not possible. From this, R2 holding a seat to R3, possible. R3, let us say I join a seat, upgradation to further rounds is not possible. If not upgraded, previous round seat cannot be retained. This is a very important clause. Note that, let us say I hold an R2 seat when I come into R3. I try to upgrade in R3. No, I did not get upgraded. In R3 too, I still continue to retain my R1 seat. What happens now? I cannot resign. If I have to resign, you can't go ahead and say that I have my R2 seat only, I will be resigning, give me some other rule, etc. It is forfeiture of registration fee, security deposit and tuition fee paid, and discontinuation fee of 15 lakhs. All are possible. So in case you are going into R3 with an R2 seat, retention means that will be your seat ultimately. Otherwise, you will have to pay a whole set of amount for discontinuation fee, and you can't even participate in the next rounds. No resignation possible without penalty. Absolutely no resignation possible. The concept of resignation is only with all these penalties, irrespective of there is no deadline or anything provided. A security deposit after resigning within the timeline, forfeited obviously. Next round eligibility, not eligible for next round. Anyways, whether it is resignation or not, once allotted in R3, you are not eligible for R4. Not eligible for R4. Now we'll look at R4 finally. Before looking at the final factors, stay round is online. Fresh registration is possible. Note that even in some states do not allow stray round fresh registration, but in Tamil Nadu fresh registration is possible. Fresh choices, every round has fresh choices. Note that, which means last round's choices will not come on to this round. You will have to fill fresh choices. Forfeiture of security deposit, registration and tuition fee in case you are allotted and you don't join. This tuition fee, in case you are allotted for the first time in stray, you wouldn't have paid, so you won't lose it. But if you download the allotment letter, you would have paid tuition fee. Then you don't join, then you lose your tuition fee. Otherwise, it is security deposit and registration fee. In case you join and then resign, same like R3. Everything, registration fee, security deposit, tuition fee, you have already paid, and discontinuation fee of 15 lakhs. Certificates will be with institute. They won't provide that without discontinuation. So in these two scenarios, round 3 stray round, if you are joining, be very clear that everything needs to be paid if you don't continue with the seat. Same for deadline. After deadline 2, there is no deadline as far as these are concerned. These two are concerned. Anytime you join, it is the same rule. You will have to pay every amount before resigning. Stray vacancy, eligible for the next round if you did not join, not eligible obviously. In case there is a special stray 2, you lose all special stray eligibility. R4 to further rounds, not eligible. Round 4, there is no upgradation after you join your R4 seat. No upgradation from previous round. So basically what happens if I hold a round 3 seat and come to round 4 and retain that seat? This is not possible at all, because after holding a round 3 seat, you're out of the counseling. We said that you're not eligible for counseling. Upgradation is also not possible. And no resignation possible without penalty, obviously. After joining, no resignation is possible without penalty. Security deposit is forfeited if you resign. With penalty, security deposit is also forfeited, obviously not eligible for the next round. So these are the major factors. Hope this is helpful. During the course of the counseling, you'll have lots of confusions with respect to how all India versus states work. You can always get back to you. Application fee is rupees 3,000. Registration for choice filling is at rupees 1,000. This basically means that initially you will pay the application fee alone. And once the rank list comes and choice filling starts, you will go ahead and pay the registration fee. This through debit card, credit card, etc. The modes are all mentioned over here. Security deposit is also before the choice filling. Currently, you will not pay. And government colleges, it is 30,000. Private colleges, it is 1 lakh. And government and private, you have to pay 1 lakh plus 30,000. And each will be individually returned. Let us say you go ahead and join a government college, you will get 1,30,000 together after 3 months after the end of the counseling. Note that. So you will get your money back. But let us say you lose your security deposit by taking a government seat. Then you will lose 30K, but your 1 lakh will be there with you. And next time you will have to pay 30K if you want to opt for these seats. So that you need to consider while making the payment. If you want both seats, you will have to pay 1.3 lakhs. It is refundable, like we said. Tuition fee, government is 30,000 per annum. Private institutes for clinicals is between 2.25 to 2.5 lakhs from 2023. They have not published the 2024 fee structure yet. They will come up with it, possibly will be delayed, might be very minor changes only. It is NEFT, RTGS or DD at the institute. This is just a repeat of what is mentioned. And the deduction for resigning within deadline. Let us say within deadline, round 2 you join a seat, they give you a deadline. What is the deduction? No forfeiture of security deposit. After deadline, only registration fee is forfeited. But after R3 starts, there is no possibility of resigning without paying but without forfeiture of security deposit, and even your tuition fee paid will be refunded. So and most importantly, deduction for resigning after round 3. You join a round 3 seat or retain a round 2 seat in round 3. Counseling is timeline is over. You join, then you resign, then you will have to pay security deposit, registration fee, tuition fee will be forfeited, or you would have already paid the amount, and a 15 lakh discontinuation fee. Penalty for leaving the seat after the prescribed timeline, you will have to pay 15 lakhs to DME. And for private institutes, 3 years fee will also be required. So this is a huge stage. After round 2, be very clear about what we are doing. If you have queries, you can always call us. If you are a subscriber, we respond to all the queries. Just call us. Finally, the service bond. For government quota, for government institute, you have a service bond. There is no service bond for private institutes in Tamil Nadu. For government institutes, both All India quota and state quota candidates who are non-service, 2 years and 40 lakhs is the bond. Last year, they reduced it to 1 year and 20 lakhs. For that year pass outs, like 2023 pass outs, they reduced it to 1 year and 20 lakhs. This is 2 years and 20 lakhs on paper, 40 lakhs on paper. Service bond for in-service candidates, still superannuation they will have to serve, otherwise they will pay 40 lakhs. Course discontinuation penalty, 15 lakhs penalty for discontinuation of course at any point in time. Discontinuation would basically mean beyond the counseling, you join and then 1 month later, etc., that you will have to pay. Note that after R3 joining, this starts in Tamil Nadu. Once you join or hold a seat after R3, then you cannot resign. If you are allotted in R3 and you don't join, you might not have to pay the discontinuation fee, but also but after R3, then you will have to pay the fee. Government stipend. Stipend is 50,000 to 53,045. This increases at the rate of 3% or 4% every year, I guess, almost 3%. So first year you get, this year you might even get a 3% rise on it. This is the last year's values. So that is pretty much from us as far as Tamil Nadu government quota is concerned. In case you have any queries, please put that up on the comments. You join our Telegram channel. The Telegram channel details are available over here. So if you join our Telegram channel, you will be able to get answer to all the queries. We have been responding to most of the queries. You can also join our, in case you want instant answers, you want to call us, etc. If you're a subscriber, you'll be able to reach us on call. All the data is available in ZyNerd. In terms of instantly extractable information, you will also get to know allotment mapping of candidates across India on what they are doing for your rank. Especially with MDS, having a small set of candidates, you will be easily be able to map who has been allotted across which state and how is the mapping, who is moving from round 1 state to All India round 2, and how should I manage my choices accordingly, etc. You will be able to do that through our allotment mapping tool. All the closing ranks have been updated for 2023. For 2024 too, instantly we'll be updating it within a day max after the within a day or two max after the state rounds are completed and All India is completed. Any query, please post. We'll be able to respond. Join our Telegram group for more information. Thanks a lot for watching.